Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. I'm about to engage on Tutorial Mission 2. So Tutorial Mission 2 sees us jump our space station, our mobile shipyard, the Daedalus, all the way to Picon and to engage any threat that's actually happening there. So, quite simple, you select the base, you move to where you want to go, you say jump. You say, do you really want to jump? Yes, I really want to jump. Now this screen here is letting you place your units as you jump in where you want to place them. So you can move the actual station around, the ships up, down, left and right, remembering to think three-dimensionally. And then, here we are, we're going to jump the Athena Battlestar, the Daedalus station, and our two Manticores into system.
Picon and the rest of the 12
Can I take this opportunity to ask you to click the subscribe and the like button, and also look at the notification buttons to make sure that you know when new videos about Battlestar Galactica Deadlock are being released by me. So with that out of the way, we've been told we've got to go in there and not to basically cock it up in front of the 12 colonies. So the Athena is the Battlestar for Picon, and we've had to jump it in because the frameshift drive is not working, or the FDL is not working. Some engineering problem. So zooming around, we can see we've got two Manticores that we can maneuver, and also the Athena Battlestar. So it's our first command of a Battlestar. So this is going to be a bit confusing. I think the Battlestar is going to move very slower than what the Manticores can, so we'll use them to get out there first. The maximum of their range to engage the Cylon contacts. So the Cylon contacts are depicted by those little red markers you can see on the screen. And we're going to start moving the Athena so we can get that into the fight. So I'm going to quick zoom around the battlefield here. You can see there are a few Cylon targets that are coming in. So we're going to have to move quickly to get into the engagement range. Our Manticores will close that distance pretty quickly.
Adjust a ship's posture to tailor the crew's tactics so that you can match whatever opposition you encounter.
Making sure that we're on a sort of a level plane. Using our X and Y axis. And we're going to move the Battlestar, I think, over to the engagement point on the right-hand side of the screen.
Likewise,
so we're going to adjust our posture as well now. Now the posture basically means if you're going to be in aggressive posture, then you're all focused on the battle. If you're going to be an attacking. If you're going to have a defensive posture, then it's exactly what it says. It's going to put loads of effort into defense, making sure your firewalls against Cylon hacking is strong enough to prevent any degradation of your systems. But I've got to say, second mission in is quite exciting. You get to control a Battlestar. Nothing like getting straight into things, is it really? So we've set our posture on the Athena. We've gone for a defensive posture there. We don't really want that getting hacked and our own systems being used against us.
Commander, receiving word from
now the
Athena's
Cylons
their alert Vipers are online and ready to return hostilities.
With what looks like some sort of scavenger ship. And let's look at the space selection, the spacebar selection on the Athena and see what we can actually get. So we can launch Vipers, got fire control, launch all our Vipers. So let's get our Vipers in play as well, so that will help against some of the smaller units the Cylons are using against us.
Missile tubes prepped.
We can fire guided missiles, launch our Vipers at the same time, and also get our Manticores to attack as well. Now I've made a drastic error on this particular mission, but hey, it's the way things go. I'm not going to quit and go back and carry on going. I've actually directed one of my Manticores to fly directly into one of the other Cylon ships. Now that will cause the loss of that Manticore, but also the loss of that Cylon ship. So hey, an eye for an eye. I'm not saying it's good practice. In fact, it's a bit of a cock-up. But at least it wasn't a total waste. So we're going to get our long-range missiles and a firing solution on those Cylon corvettes. Our missiles are away. This is the closest one we're to at the moment.
To hit priority targets or defend any of our own capitals.
So we're going to look at our Viper squadron as well.
To its carrier if the situation
and get them engaging some of the smaller targets, and then another Viper squadron then to engage the target on the lower right hand side. So again, lots of micromanagement in the battle, and when you see the replay only goes on for, like, you know, a matter of seconds on what seems to be a huge planning situation. You really are given control over all aspects of this battle.
Yes, sir.
Whether you have flak coming from the Battlestar, what posture you're at, where you use guns, whether you use missiles, whether you recall your Vipers, whether you send your Vipers out.
Is confirmed.
Who you target. So it is really down to the minutiae of every part of this battle. I personally think it's great. It's obviously going to take you a bit of time to build up to building a Battlestar, and there's going to be a huge cost involved in that. And I think not everyone can have loads of Battlestars, so whether or not the game's going to limit that or not, who knows?
Manticore is taking damage.
These videos are also posted on my Facebook channel as well, Ricardo's Gaming. Check that out. There's loads of Elite Dangerous and Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator and a few other games as well from the Star Wars era. So we're going to have a look at repairing some subsystems. Looks like everything's okay. We're going to move that Battlestar as well so we can gauge it a little bit better. So we're going to set our posture to really defensive now, because we want to take in too much damage from whatever Cylon nastiness is out there. Now these ships are also launching smaller ships, and these smaller ships are flying towards us, and they are infecting us or hacking us and breaking through the firewall to affect some of our systems. As you can see, one of my Manticores has already been destroyed, but I've also taken out one of those Cylon ships as well. So, a bit of an oversight on my behalf. Perhaps too much things going on. My inexperience with the game and the interface. But hey, I just cocked up. Hands up, I did it. I cocked up. I lost a ship. But it's only a game. So again, we're going to end our turn. Let the Battlestar open up. Let the Vipers open up as well.
A Battlestar
destroyed that Corvette. And now it's time to turn our attention to the smaller ship that is hacking or attempting to hack the Battlestar. So we'll use our Vipers for that as well. Get them to engage on a smaller scale. We're going to bring our other Viper squadron over. So we've got our Vipers. Select our target. That little Cylon sneaky sod by there. And then turn our attention towards that Manticore and that remaining Cylon ship. Now the Manticores and the Cylon Corvettes seem to be quite evenly matched. I mean, so far, I've been able to beat them with a Manticore, but I get the impression there's more to come. And the Cylon Corvettes will probably win out if there's numbers.
Any way we can stop those Cylon tech ships from hacking our systems, but he's being stubborn.
We've already minimized onboard.
There's a bit of talk now about what you can do about hacking, and the engineer, who I think is a bit condescending on this, but then again, that could be all engineers,
or you can rely on the tried and tested
is
method
being
of
difficult.
shooting the Cylons
Cain
down
saying,
before
well,
they
just
get
shoot
the
them
chance.
before they hack you.
Battlestars
Well,
are
yeah.
equipped to accommodate flak
That's the
ammunition.
plan.
Use this to zone out fighters and incoming munitions.
So we're going to enter a flak solution as well to make sure that nothing gets close. Now these Jupiter-class battlestars, I mean, they are huge. But we're not going to see, I don't think, the likes of the Pegasus or things like that, because that came a lot in the future from the current state. Whether that'll be available as downloadable content for the game in the future, who knows. But so far I've been very impressed with this game. So we're going to call our Vipers, get them to land in the docking pods. Now you've got to keep an eye on the repair status of your ship. If your ship's taken a bit of damage, and for example the flight pods and hangar bay have taken some damage, your Vipers are going to be unable to land, and you're going to have to redirect your repair teams to fix that particular system, or get it at least to a point where it's operational.
On it, Commander.
So we're still having a go at that Talon. That Talon is taking a right beating from us. One thing also to look out for as well is fire control. If you haven't got fire control, well, you can't fire. And that's something very important, especially in this game. You can be pursuing some Cylon to the end of the planet, and then he's taking your guns out. So what the hell are you going to do? So we're recalling the other Viper unit into the cargo bay. End of the turn. More missiles are coming from our Manticore to attack that Cylon corvette.
Picon intel just confirmed that Admiral McKinley died in the attack.
We just had it confirmed.
With Admiral
that
Sarkis
Lucinda Cain, the mother of Helena Cain, we all know from Pegasus fame,
McKinley was a good commander,
is in command, because the other fleet commander, well, that's his Battlestar, and that looks well and truly mullered.
So say we all.
So say we all.
So say we all. Let's continue. End of the turn. The Battlestar's coming into range, but that's it. We've destroyed that Cylon corvette.
Stratus is cold. All hostile contacts
let's take
are
a quick look.
If you're finished playing with Picon's toy,
at the replay,
I believe it's time to hand Athena over to their defense ministry.
They've already been notified, Sinan. Commander, there's something else.
They're just
We're having
talking.
some
Yeah,
difficulty with
you
Daedalus's
know.
navigation computers. It'll
Don't
be
go
easier to explain
getting used
from
to
the
that
war room.
Battlestar. It belongs to the colony. And what's taken the best part of 13 minutes is now all going to be over in the matter of 2 in regards to this replay. Which gives you an idea of the amount of... That's a great view behind that Cylon smaller unit that's been sent out to hack others. But it gives you an idea of how much is involved in planning each individual battle. And as the game progresses, and it gets more complex as more and more units are on the screen, you have to think so many steps ahead. So there's our Battlestar unloading on that Cylon scavenger ship. There's our Manticore flying into that, destroying it, and the gun cam from one of the Vipers that have been launched from the Athena. That's a cool effect. I like that's a really cool effect. I really do like that. They have thought about that. They've watched the Reimagined series. They've had a look at all the ones, especially where there's the gun footage in the Scar episode, and they've incorporated into the games. Great. So you can tell it's been done. The people who have done this, they've been fans. They've watched the content. So I think the fans of the TV show, the original series, the films, should be happy with this. I'm happy with this, as you probably guessed that. And that's it. End of the engagement. I've been Ricardo, and this has been Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Please check back for the 3rd tutorial mission.